at night, and that's the reason of how you're going to actually measure your key performance indicators. And when you come to the book, I do specify which ones, but I also give you a whole list of others that you can be able to go through and read on your own to ask, is this making sense to me, or is that what I should be measuring? But also it goes beyond that. There are certain things that you will need to understand. There's not everything you can measure within the business that is monetary value. Some of the things are actually quantifiable just by numbering the quantification. It doesn't have to be a specific number. In addition to that, when you're setting up your financial goals, you need to be very clear over the period of time how you're going to monitor that. There's no point to say, I'm going to make $1 million, but every month you're not monitoring how close you are to that $1 million, or whatever amount you actually intend to do. Again, depending on the nature of your business, there are businesses that you will need to monitor daily. Like a tuck shop, a retail shop, you have to monitor daily. But for someone who's running a consulting, maybe that is just too tedious. Maybe every month or every 2 weeks. Again, understand the nature of your business to know what is it that I need to monitor and how do I need to monitor. That is how you manage your financial goals. Now, you have decided that these are the goals you have. You want to make a 5 billion or whatever amount that you want to make. You need to understand that you need to have a business structure. A business structure in South Africa, which I always find very funny. People register businesses before they actually have a business idea. That has to be funny. I know I'm not funny, but that actually is funny. How can you register a business when you actually have not worked out whether that business idea is going to work or not, or whether that idea fits the structure that you're going to be registered under? Because surely, if I'm intending to run a closed corporation or a business which is like what, I'm not going to make more than 5 million, I prefer to run my own tuck shop and so on, I shouldn't be registering a PTY. I should rather just stay as a sole proprietor or as a CC. Because having a business structure has its own complication. How many people have signed up papers as directors and shareholders and they don't know what they were signing for? We have been listening on the stories on what is happening with Mr. Zuma, saying that he actually didn't know what was happening on his business when now the liquidators and the labels are actually asking for the money and the creditors. You cannot say that as a director that you didn't know what was happening in the business. It's too late. As a director, when you're signing up, you need to understand what are the roles and responsibilities that are already set up on your Companies Act. You can't act as though those things do not exist, or you didn't know, or you, I don't know, for me it sounds like